Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to the theme for the year of 2019 for your sun, moon and rising. Dear Sagittarius, if you're new to my channel, I suggest you please do subscribe so that you're notified when you push the bell button every time I release a new video. So my dear Sagittarius, let's get started. What is going to be the theme for the year of 2019 for Sagittarius? So the theme for Sagittarius is that of whip and the house. And what does that mean, my dear Sagittarius? Well, it's very fast acting energy that is coming into your life next year. Most probably some of the Sagittarians might just fall head over heels in love with somebody. It will be just a very strong physical attraction, and this kind of physical chemistry and passion will develop for a certain person. Just suddenly it will develop, and a kind of a very strong physical attraction is seen for some Sagittarians that is happening in their life suddenly. So beware of this sudden impulse that comes into your life like an energy, because it might create lots of problems for those who are in committed relationships. It might almost lead to divorces. So please take care of that, because this energy of next year for 2019 for sun, moon and rising Sagittarius is that of conflicts. Okay, there is this energy of conflict, but at the same time the need of stability, need for a base, need for a home is there, very much there next year. I also see that some of the Sagittarians are going to be really like, in the public eye, like as if you are kind of magnets who are attracting people towards you. And take care who you attract, because some things are better not to be attracted to you, because they can create problems. So just protect your aura around this time, my dear Sagittarius. I see there is a lot of mental stimulation next year for you, in the sense there will be times when you will be in a very conflicting mode. I also almost see this kind of I would almost say this kind of this energy of fighting to win something. Yes, because I see this contradiction energy inside of you, and because of that you want to win over something. So you will fight your point, you will fight your case, you will be like an advocate next year, my dear Sagittarius. This is what is seen, and you will try your level best to prove your points and to get your points across. But please take care of not overdoing it, okay? Because overdoing means what? It becomes abusive. So take care of that. I also see for some Sagittarians, it would be a bit unfortunate, but some of the Sagittarians who are really weak, I see some kind of abuse in the family on them. Abuse in the sense like somebody using very harsh words and putting them down, and and this is what is going to increase that want to prove your point, or want to how do you say, you play the justice, okay, over there. So this is what is happening, because you don't want to accept, keep being demeaned or keep being oppressed in your family. So you're going to take a real important stand on it, and you say, I'm not going to accept this anymore. So this is what is seen also. So some of you who are in cases of domestic abuse and verbal abuse, you are going to fight things out next year. Excuse me. So you are going to fight things out next year, my dear Sagittarius. And I also see for Sagittarians is that you need to be aware, if you are a public figure, if you are somebody famous, you need to be aware of stalkers. You need to be aware of some mischievous people who would try to harm you and your reputation. Yeah, so you need to take care. If you are a very if you're a famous personality, if you're a celebrity, if you are a public figure, please take care, because this kind of energy of getting stalked or getting mentally abused by negative people is seen very much next year for those of you who you are in the those of who you are public figures. Okay, so please take care of that. And I also see for some Sagittarians, I see that there is a relocation taking place. It's wonderful because there are so many signs who are getting this house card every time, and that's something very wonderful. That means that you're planning to buy a house, either you're renovating your house, you're renewing the furnitures and the decor of your house. So there is something related to houses that is happening for some Sagittarians, and also some kind of real estate transactions are taking place during this time. And I also see that there are some issues that some of the Sagittarians will be dealing behind the closed doors of the houses. Some unforeseen, some intimate issues of the family will be dealt behind the closed doors of the houses. This is also seen for some Sagittarians. Okay, so be your Sagittarian self when you take care of these kind of issues. Okay, because as the energy of conflict and fight and the verbal war is very much present, I would almost suggest, please take care of how you're handling that particular situation. I would call on your philosophical and spiritual Sagittarian self to deal with it, because next year is going to be rather 2019, because this is 2018, so this next year is going to be yes, next year, like 2019, is going to be so important for you to grow spiritually. And if you are not growing spiritually, you will not be able to expand your spirituality, expand your horizons. Okay, so right now is the time when you become your own guru, when you become your own master. And how can you do that? You can do it through meditation, through prayers, through affirmations, positive affirmations every day. Yes, so this is what is going to be very much required, my dear Sagittarius, next year, because it's an important year for your spiritual growth. I would not consider material growth, because material things are very momentary. Okay, but the spiritual growth is eternal. So I would say cash on the spiritual growth, my dear Sagittarius. There is something to learn next year. There is something to learn in this year of 2019, and this something is extremely important. You being a Sagittarian, you need to learn it, because you are the one who is going to provide this knowledge to the world at large. So whatever is happening in 2019, whatever those energies are coming your way, they are coming to test you, my dear Sagittarius. So get ready for this test that the universe is sending your way. And I am not saying get ready in a bad way. I'm saying you are armed. You have all the forces. The universe is just going to come and say, okay, there, Sagittarius, can you answer this question for me, please? And then you need to answer the questions, because if you have done your homework well, you don't need to worry about anything. And that is what is going to happen with you. Unfortunately, for some Sagittarians, a divorce is seen next year. Those of you who were in a kind of a toxic relationship or were already in the process of divorce, well, I see that the divorce takes place for them next year. So if you have been in a court case and wondering when is it going to happen, well, next year I'm seeing the divorce is seen for some of the Sagittarians. And yes, you need to really breathe in and breathe out and do the breathing exercises in order to keep yourself in the center, because 2019 is the year of spiritual growth. And when spiritual growth happens, it really happens. It transforms you from a caterpillar to a butterfly. So this transformation is never easy. This transformation comes with lots of questions. And if you have done your homework well, as I said, you are ready. You will pass out with flying colors. So that's what I can say. And also regarding your health, I would say please take care of your muscles and tendons next year. Yeah, so keep yourself warmed, or if you're going and doing some exercises, just wear the proper shoes, and wear the proper clothes, not too tight, not too loose, yeah, so that you don't harm your muscles and your tendons. Okay, so whatever you do it with caution. Whatever you do, whatever risk you take calculated risk, my dear Sagittarius. And yes, as I said at the beginning, yes, don't let your judgment get overruled by an intense physical attraction and passion towards someone, because know that sometimes for momentary gains you will sacrifice something very precious and stable. So take care of that, my dear Sagittarius. So on this note, I say have a wonderful, spiritually evolving and constructive 2019, my dear Sagittarius. So please do like, share and comment, and I shall see you later. So enjoy this year of your spiritual growth with positive energy and positive affirmations every day. And know that temptations come to check how far have you come in your spirituality. And if you fail, well, you go back and then you have to face all the same things once again. You don't want to do that, my dear Sagittarius. All the best. Do your homework well. God bless. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye.